Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of the video series I'm doing outlining my process for writing a piece, giving you a little bit of insight into what that's like, and collaborating with performers. In this instance, I'm writing for my good friend Natalie Magana, who plays the flute. In the first video, which I will put a link in the description below, I talk about how this project came to be, Natalie's ideas for it and ambitions. We talked about what she likes to do as a performer, like technique-wise and everything. And then I also talked about what I like to do as a composer, using microtones and extended techniques and what have you. And I finished the video explaining some of the techniques I was using in the piece or wanted to use, and that I sent Natalie some sketches where she was going to send recordings of her reading through those sketches. Quite a bit has happened since then. It's been like a week and a half since the last video. So Natalie sent me the recordings of some of the ideas that I had in the sketches and stuff, which sounded really good. I then sent her a new version of the piece, and then she sight read it, which was awesome, and sent me the recording of her sight reading it. And that sounded great. And so that gave me a good sort of gauge on how things were sounding, what I wanted to elaborate on, like hearing a certain thing and thinking like, this needs to happen a lot longer and stuff, or realizing that something else, this comes in too early, or this shouldn't happen at all, or maybe happen later. So that's what's great about having the time to write a piece, where you can try to look at it objectively like an audience member, and that's something that I personally try to do quite a bit once I have a version written. And I sort of took that from Stephen King in his book on writing. He talks about his process, which involves he sits down and he writes the first version of a book, doesn't think about it, doesn't edit it, he just writes, and then he puts it away for like 2 weeks, comes back to it, and having that time away allows him the space to be more objective and be disconnected from all the initial ideas that he had, and can look at it and think, this doesn't work here. So I try doing that with my music, and it works really well. It helps a lot. So with this piece, I didn't have that kind of time entirely, but that's what's good about having recordings, is having an actual person playing the music versus like a MIDI mock-up or like trying to do something in a DAW. So yeah, hearing the recordings was able to give me that sort of perspective and help quite a bit. And so now basically the point I'm at is the piece is basically done. I just have to write an ending, which is always tough. You want the piece to have a strong ending, strong in the sense, not strong like a powerful ending where it's big and like Beethoven-esque or Mahler, but a strong ending that it concludes everything that has led up to that point. It feels like everything has resolved. And that could be a fade out. That could mean a quiet, soft ending. That could mean a repeated figure that steadily happens farther and farther apart. It could be a big, loud thing. All right, but I want the ending to encompass the what the entire piece was leading to, and feel conclusive. So it's tough, and you feel the pressure for it, but it'll work regardless. So so yeah, that's essentially where I am. What I think I'm gonna do is the next couple of videos I'm going to actually show sketches and some recordings, and then show the final version or some of the final version, because that should be for the premiere when Natalie finally performs the piece on Facebook Live. So I'm hoping that I could figure out how to do that with the video software I'm using. I don't even know what the software is, to be honest with you. It came with my laptop. I have a Lenovo and I use Windows 10. So it's just like a bare bones thing that maybe can like trim footage, and I can add audio, but I don't know what more it could do. So if anyone has any suggestions or ideas, please let me know. But so that way I can throw in the recordings while showing you something like a sketch or anything like that. So but yeah, so that's where it is for now. Just to give you a little teaser. Here's a version that I had written. There's the first line, and that title is tentative. That isn't the actual title yet. So, but just to give you a little sneak peek. All right. Well, I think that's about as much as what I want to leave you with today. So thank you as always for watching, and yeah, hope everyone's doing healthy and staying I hope everyone's staying well and being healthy. All right. Well, hey, go make some noise. All right.